This is how you quit smoking. First, let me give you a little bit of context. Let me give you a little bit of a story. So, with my experience of smoking, I've always had that thought of, I wonder what it's like. I wonder why it's so addicting and X, Y, and Z. Why do people actually do it? Well, anyways, it's been most of my entire life, and I didn't actually touch a cigarette until I went to Europe and I bought a pack of Marlboro Reds in London when I was on holiday. And the cigarettes there, when I had it, was actually quite nice. The smell, the taste, and the nice buzz. All positive things. But when I got back to Australia and I tried the exact same cigarettes, Marlboro Reds, they weren't the same. And I'm like, whoa, hold on a minute. The quality's different. Huh, okay. Because this is me who just had no idea about cigarettes and all that. So the taste was different. The whole experience was changed. I didn't even get a buzz. It was kind of just, ugh. It was not nasty. Like you can taste these like artificial things going on. And I tried a bunch of other cigarettes as well, other cigarette brands and all that, Winnie Blues, etc., etc. Ugh, all garbage. Australian cigarettes are garbage. If you're addicted to cigarettes and you're living in Australia, there's no point. There's literally no point. And it costs more here. For the exact same cigarettes, it costs more. And the worst, no point, man. If you're smoking in Australia, you gotta quit it, you gotta stop it. You gotta find some other thing to be addicted to. Seriously, because if you've got a vice, if you've got an addiction to something, you gotta ask yourself this. Is it worth it? Because if you're harming yourself with all the chemicals that they put in these things, if you're harming yourself, is it even worth harming yourself over? You're harming your wallet, you're harming yourself with just these subpar crap, you know? Seriously. Seriously, it could not even compare to the ones I got in London. And let alone the other countries in Europe where you can get them for like 11 euros or less, you know, like 7 euros, depending where you are, you know. So you can get them for so much cheaper. And the taste is better, the smell is better, and you actually get a buzz, you know. It's like at least you get something out of it, like you get a nice experience. If you're in Australia, you should just save up the money that you would have spent on 2 packs and just buy one nice cigar from Cigar Hut. Seriously, it might change your perspective on things. You might actually enjoy it, because after about a month of smoking these cigarettes, that's when the addiction finally happened. I finally noticed, oh, this is that addiction people talk about. It's very hard to quit cigarettes and all that, because I wanted to try these cigarettes to actually do a experiment on myself and see finally once and for all what cigarettes are all about, and what the addiction's like. So about a month in is when I finally felt that addiction, that craving, and all it was just anxiety. I just get just a constant anxiety, and then if I have a cigarette, the anxiety will go away, and then it will come back, and I have just constant anxiety, just a constant anxiety feeling that doesn't go away, which is horrible, by the way. You don't want that, you know. So that's how they get you. That's how the addiction happens, and that's like with every addiction. You know, you feel bad, and then you do the drug, and then you feel good for a little bit, and then you feel bad, and it's just this perpetual cycle. Like, you need to understand, be aware, and realize that this is harming yourself and your wallet. You are capable of so much more than this crap, you know? So, how to actually elicit this change? There's 3 steps. 1 is your goal. So the goal is to quit smoking. 2, the system, the actual steps that are actually going to get you to that goal. What steps do you need to take? So if you want to actually have to like reduce it over time, you can reduce the amount of cigarettes you smoke slowly. You can wear patches, you can have the gum, there's a few methods and strategies, at least for me. I'm not sure if it's different for people who have smoked for 20 plus years or something. It's harder to quit. I can definitely see that. But for, at least for me, I just decided to quit, and then I just quit smoking. Like, I just threw all the cigarettes out that I had. Well, I think I kept them, but I just quit. I just stopped smoking them. And you can just throw them out, like, because if you have them in arm's reach, you know what I mean, it's gonna be more tempting. But I just quit. You just got to make a decision in your mind, and that's leading up to step 3, which is actually the identity, your identity. So if your identity is of a smoker, it's going to be impossible to quit. Let's say you're trying to quit, right? And you're at the pub or out on a gathering and someone offers you a cigarette. You're going to say, "Oh, no thanks, I'm trying to quit." It's very subtle, but I said, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit." Like, my identity is still of a smoker, right? As opposed to as if I said, "Oh, no thanks, I don't smoke." It's a very subtle change, but it's the identity, like who you identify as, and if smoking is actually a part of you. So if it's not a part of you, then it's very easy to quit. And if you use these 3 steps, that's how you can actually change and keep with the change consistently and create this new habit of not being a smoker. So I hope that helps. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. We're almost at 400 subscribers, so join the community. More to come, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.